Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Testing audio check, audio check. Sure, holding fits. Hey, there it is. Okay. All right. Man, I don't know why I swear so much in my streams. I have to check audio check. Okay, I'll have to be a little more conscious. I don't know what that is actually. I swear a lot. I realized that after just listening to myself. Anyway, more talk about the Iron Walk and thoughts, and oh man, this Iron Walk. You know how like you walk around a house, get like this craving for something, you just like open the fridge over and over again. Well, if you have an Iron Walk, a walk, you don't have to just open and close the fridge and nothing happens. You can just throw some shit in there and cook it. Yeah, I swore again. It's okay. I'll swear. I don't. Who gives a shit, right? You can just throw some stuff in the wok and boom. It's ready very quick. Like this, very quick. The wok, I'm starting to think the wok is actually more energy efficient than anything else. Because I'm using the same heat setting on the stove. But the food cooks more quickly. It's just getting the heat to the food more efficiently. Conservation of energy, that kind of shit. It couldn't possibly be like. The wok itself is not a source of energy. It's the stove, right? The combustion, gas stove, whatever it might be. And it cooks food faster. And it's really fun to flip food. I've kind of gotten the hang of it a little bit. I can actually with one hand, even though it's a really heavy wok. Not like over and over again like some chefs do, but I can do it a little bit. And it's really hilarious and fun. It's just fun, you know, like, do you ever like throw balls against the wall just because? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just throw a tennis ball. Well, not, that's too heavy. You know, like a whatever ball, you know, just throw it around. That's, it's kind of like that, right? Sometimes I start flipping shit in the wok that doesn't even need to be flipped just because I like to see it flip. That's how funny it is. Anyhow, if they say flipping makes it taste better, I'll go along with it. So I made it for lunch today, or was it afternoon? I don't remember. It's pork shabu shabu cut. Just means it's thinly cut. It's a little bit fatty, which is a really good cut of beef. Pork. Some green onions. Oh, my favorite, haksai. This shit's good. This stuff though, okay, I tell you, this is very good. Okay, like, you know how if you have like the food of certain like that tastes a certain way, it can almost bring you back to a certain time and place in your life. And when I know it sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna say how it is. When I eat this food, I'm taken back to childhood. Or, you know, I'm reminded of Chinese food. I see Chinese streets in Taiwan. Taiwanese streets, not Chinese, Taiwanese streets. Oh my God. Can I say that? I can say that, right? It's okay, right? They haven't taken over YouTube yet, right? I see Taiwanese streets. I feel like I'm at home. So, of course, I'm biased because I'm not, you know, grew up in Canada. But mom made Chinese food all the time. So, when I had Chinese food, I love Chinese food. Toronto has a very big Chinese food culture. I mean, I don't know about now, but more Indian food now. But I mean, like when I grew up, Hong Kong people were everywhere, right? So there, I think a lot of immigrants from the 97 or 98 handover back to China. So a lot of Hong Kong restaurants everywhere, and stir fry, of course, everywhere. And it's just part of, you know, my childhood. And so this kind of food takes me back. It really does. My whole life, I thought, what pretentious assholes, people who cook in woks and flip food, think they're so cool, blah, blah, blah. It turns out that's wrong. I tested it for 3 days. I'm sort of running scientific equations to prove it. I don't even know why I need to prove it. What's the point of proving it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like, there is something different about the way a vegetable or meat tastes when cooked at high heat. And I think flipping it does something to it. Like after you flip it, something happens. So as for is wok just a stupid little like I don't think so. I'm not an expert. As a layman who just tried it, wok hei is not bullshit. And by the way, I would have a harder time thinking it is bullshit because if it was bullshit, more people would be on the internet saying this is total bullshit. You don't really read about it's being bullshit at all. So in my mind, it's not pretentious. I think everyone should make an honest attempt at making it the best they think can, and I think I'm doing okay, pretty good, maybe, I don't know. What I do know is housewives came to my house. One including Kaori-san, who was quite the cook herself, I think, because she cut onion really well. And when I showed a video, Chef Nobu flipping food, they're like, oh, it's amazing, can't do that, I never do that, because they feel like they're gonna drop the food. I can flip the food. Okay, I say it with a little of non-confidence because it hasn't been evaluated by other people. But in the privacy of my own home, with no one to show off to in private, I haven't posted clips of videos. I'm not confident in it yet. I'm not confident in the skill yet, but I'm able to do it, and it's fun. What I think is you hold, because a wok is very heavy. So you want to keep, I believe, I haven't read on the internet, by the way. Recently I have a thing where I want to read the bare minimum. You know how in the old days we had like these video games, computer games, and you had walkthroughs? And sometimes you just don't want to read the walkthrough, right? Because if you read the walkthrough and you follow the steps, there's no game, right? You're just watching a movie at that point. Getting it wrong is part of having fun. I think there's a bit of because of test culture in schools, because of the way we're so conditioned to succeed at any cost. I sometimes think we carry that attitude towards other things in life. We just can't get it wrong. There's no room for play. And that might be true for certain things. But when you have cooking, right? Let's say you fuck up a little bit, you burn a little bit. So what? It's like you have thousands of meals left in your life. It's all right. And I don't care. You got to go with I don't care. Either way, you accept either outcome. Success, mid, failure. You accept them all for what they are. And you just tell yourself, well, eventually I'll get it. And that's how we play video games, right? I think that one reason why video games are so fun, or even just something like sports, you practice alone, your tennis hitting the wall, is because you're free to experiment without some, authoritarian figure standing behind saying, no, that's not right. Don't do it that way. All right, if you take off the pressure that you have to succeed today, but you do have a desire to get better. The only thing that you need is a desire to get better. And to want to, as Walter White said recently, to apply yourself. Teacher saying that, right? Just if you want to do it, right? I think it's stupid if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But I think the wok is such a transformative, I know it sounds pretentious again, but it is a huge difference owning a wok and not having. Right now, if you took my wok away, I'd be really angry and sad, and I'd just buy another one. In fact, I might buy 3 from Amazon just to make sure it doesn't happen again. I don't want to lose my wok. It's so much fun now. It's faster. It cooks food way faster, and it tastes better. And because I'm biased towards Chinese food, so it makes Chinese food I don't know why you can't really replicate these results. Maybe you can. Maybe I just haven't tried it yet. But a wok just has more heat inside for the same burning temperature. So the one thing I want to call as a myth, which I suspected that it was, is that your average burner at home doesn't have enough BTUs for wok hei. Okay, I don't think wok hei is a 0 or 1, right? The phenomena of aerosolized oils, the smoke coming out, the smoke's good, not burning, sometimes it burns though, coming out and coating this can happen at a 50 or a 70 or a 30 or 100 if you're a professional Michelin star chef. I know we all aspire to be, we'll never be that, right? Let's be honest, right? They've been cooking for decades, right? But it doesn't mean that you either have wok hei or you don't. Galen taught me this, I think it was really interesting. We are so conditioned to categorizing things in A, B, or C and binary, but the world is continuous. Nature is continuous, meaning that there are very few cases of either or binary. That happens in computers, but this is cooking, not a digital thing. So it's more analog, right? I think the gist of it is basically, if you have high enough heat, magical things happen when you cook food. That's it. And for me to keep, vegetables taste better, especially, like they just taste better for some reason. They're crispier, they're more flavorful. Meat is juicier. I read something like heat makes the proteins and meat do something and they clench up and then they get tough. Well, when you cook in a wok, your slices of meat tend not to get tough, you know? Because, I don't know, you shock them too quick with heat. Don't know exactly, I'll read about it later. I'm still a noob at this, okay? It's really good. It's really good. And for sauces, I've gone real, so one thing I was really amazed by is that you don't even need oyster sauce, that sauce, this sauce, that sauce. All you need is you have soy sauce and sugar. That's it. Sometimes I don't even add sauce. It's that crazy. Just sprinkle some salt or nothing. I can sometimes eat these Chinese cabbages with absolutely nothing. Like it tastes good. There's a buttery taste. I swear to God, I'm not crazy. If you cook it the wok hei style in the frying pan, wok, it has kind of a buttery taste to it. Can't explain. I'll read about it later. I never got that before with regular frying pans. No, never. For some reason. Onions taste better. It all tastes better. The one concern I have is it's a lot of oil. If you don't have oil in your wok when you cook, it starts to burn really fast. So there's a bit of concern. I looked at my salad oil. My canola oil use is pretty high. We'll have to watch out for that maybe. All right, so this is this pick. Now this is the pasta I was making. This looks pretty good, right? You can make pasta too. This is just onion and tomato, canned tomatoes. That's it. Not even garlic. I don't have garlic because can't find it for some reason. Just onion and tomato canned and just. But the taste was just okay. Honestly, the one I made before was better. And I don't know, it looks so gross here, but this is lighting, okay? It looks better here. Maybe I could overcook that. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, you see, like lighting makes a huge difference, right? If you light it correctly, don't light it correctly, like. Big difference. And I don't know why, but eggs are very weird in the wok hei. I mean, in a wok, sorry, eggs are finicky. I don't get consistent results. I think it's because I don't clean it. That's probably why. I think with eggs, frying eggs is better if you start clean in the wok. I think honestly, like a lot of the if I'm really bad at cleaning, or I just don't want to clean it, and a lot of the old foods that are, it's not good. I think you should clean it before making eggs. And also eggs, you can burn them pretty easily if you're not careful. And then it tastes horrible. When you burn shit in a wok, oh man, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. It's not just you can remove the burn bits, sure. But if you're not meticulous about it, that burn taste, which is really bad, it stays, and you have to scrape it off the wok. It's bad. If you fuck up and burn, I did that many times. Not good. You have to clean the wok. Otherwise, I think maybe you don't have to clean it. Nah, you do. You have to clean it, because what happens in the next cook, you'll taste that burn thing. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because it goes into the oil, whatever. But anyway, overall, this wok has been fantastic, and I think you can make any kind of food. Right now, my favorite for this is definitely any kind of meat, shrimp. I made shrimp yesterday. It was these gorgeous. Like, still, I think this is. I don't know why I couldn't get this color today. How did I do yesterday? I think I cooked it longer. I'm not sure. Anyway, flipping shit. Extremely fun. You can flip the pasta too. I think you don't have to do that though. I mean, it's really fun. And yeah, the pasta I had yesterday was better. My friend Nobu was right. You use soy sauce, butter. Yeah, that's a really good combo. It's like a very Asian style. It's a very Asian style pasta. And that's about it. I mean, I don't have to try next anymore. I had chicken breasts. I didn't photograph it. It was really crispy and good. Like the outside skin gets crispy, But I was a little concerned because the inside of the chicken was kind of bloody still. So I mean, it wasn't like red, but it was like, yeah, well, the blood was red, but like the meat was still cooked, but just a bit of red coming out. I think I had to poke holes in it. I mean, honestly though, chicken drums and that kind of stuff should be cooked in another way. I don't know. Like it's too thick. We'll see. But like thick boned, it's not really stir fry, right? You want to kind of like use it as stock or cook it, like basically simmer it for stock or instant pot it for like quicker stock. Whereas thin, for medium thickness items go really well in a wok. The delicates may not be, like thin lettuce, nah, not really. Those don't go really well. All right, and that's all for today.